Welcome and thank you for joining together for this practice this evening. My name is Heidi Dietrich. You can call me Grace. Please call me Grace. And it is such a joy to share the practice of yoga, as it does increase our flexibility and our overall vitality. I know that personally, when my body feels better, I tend to be in a better mood, have better interactions and relationships with the people in the world around me, and I even sleep better. So I wish all of these things and more for each of you. Now, with it being a beginner practice, today we'll go through a general flow of a gentle practice that allows us to get used to the movements. And then as we progress over the next 10 weeks, we will continue to add in different things. For a lot of us, it is very beneficial for our balance. And so there will be poses that we do not only that increase our strength, but also help to improve our balance. So let's begin. Whether you are reclined, or maybe if you would like to come to a comfortable seat. So some of you, it looks like you may be standing. You might wish to, you can even sit into a chair or just directly onto the ground. All right. And so the beginning part of our practice is a practice to ground. And this involves just a simple act of closing our eyes and deepening our breath. So if it's available to you, please close your eyes, settle back into your seat, let your hands rest either onto your legs or in your lap. And then let's invite a deep inhale in through the nose. And since we're social distancing, let's exhale out through our mouth. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Once again, full breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and exhale, sigh it out. And then keeping your eyes closed, you might swallow to gently moisten your mouth. This also relaxes your jaw. And as you settle back into your seat, bring your awareness to the point at the edge of your nostrils, where you can feel your breath passing on the inhalation and even warmer air on the edges of your nose on your exhalation. So now we'll breathe in and out through our nose. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the breath in your nostrils. Nice. And now bring your hands together and begin to rub your hands together. And as you start to create a little friction, creating some heat in your hands and your palms, bring your hands now with palms over your eye sockets without any pressure onto your eyes. Take a moment here, relaxing and nourishing. all of the muscles around your eyes. This is a very soothing practice. Perhaps it's something that you already do when you're taking breaks from working on the computer. And now as you remove your hands, you can keep your eyes softly closed and start to circle little massages across your forehead. So across your eyebrows, towards your temples. A massage that might start to move into your hairline. Use your fingertips to gently release any tension from your skull. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now bringing your hands along to the sides of your jaw, massaging the area of your jaw. Full breath in. And exhale, releasing any tension. And now massaging along the sides of your neck. Give a squeeze to the sides of your neck. Massaging. Again, releasing. Full breath in, full breath out. And then let's take opposite hand across to the opposite shoulder and massage right hand along the left side of your neck, down the space of your arm. Give a squeeze around your shoulder. Massage along the length of your arm. Good. And then switching sides, massage along the side of your neck. And across, give a massage to the space of your shoulder. And down the length of your second arm. Good. And release. Shake out through your hands for a moment. And then even flicking through your fingers, like you're flicking water off. All right, now we'll bring our hands together in this prayer position. When we bring our hands here, it brings our attention to our hearts. So allowing for your hands in this position to not only allow you to rest in the compassion of your heart space, but knowing that this brings balance to us and our energy as well. So as you keep your hands in this position, you might close your eyes as you continue to rest back into your seat. We'll take 5 natural rounds of breath. Slowly, gently focusing on the space of your heart. Good. Now, slowly blink open your eyes, interlace your hands. Turn to press your palms away. You can have your thumbs still touching. Keep your shoulders relaxed down away from your ears. Inhale as you start to reach your arms up overhead. Invite your shoulders to stay relaxed as possible. Inhale fully. And exhale. Bring your hands now behind your head. Hands are still interlaced. With your hands behind your head, leaning your head back into your hands, opening your elbows to stretch just the right amount across your chest, opening up across your biceps, Another full inhale. And exhale. Gently coming back to neutral. Release your hands. Bring your hands down by your sides. So again, you could be doing these seated on the floor or even in a chair. Reach your left arm all the way up to the sky. I'll do it the other way. And then lean over to the side. Good. As you hinge over to the side, expand your left rib cage. Relax your jaw, soften your shoulders. Full inhale, full exhale. Let's find another full breath right here. Nice. And inhale, reach up and relax your left arm back down to the earth. Good. Full inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky and then lean over to the side. Really expand your breath awareness into your right rib cage. Keep your shoulders and jaw relaxed. Find another full breath in and a full breath out. And then reach all the way back up to the sky and relax your arm back down. Very good. If you have been with the same cross-legged position for this entire beginning of our class, you might change the cross of your legs. So switching to the cross of the legs that we might not usually take. Now you might notice right away that perhaps one of your knees tells you why you don't usually cross your legs that way. So you might bring in any props. Even just a blanket or a pillow to support yourself and your seat. Good. Let's reach all the way up on an inhale. Turn your palms up, reach up, inhale. And now twist to your left. Bring your left hand behind you and your right hand across. We'll be here for 5 rounds of breath. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your breath steady and smooth. Coming back to center, reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale, come all the way back. And then to your second side, twist. Bring your right hand behind you, your left hand across. Lifting up through your heart. Keep your jaw and shoulders relaxed. Smooth and steady breathing. 5 full rounds here. Let's reach up as we inhale, circle back to center. Inhale, reach up. Again, bring your hands together in front of your heart as you exhale. Very nice. Let's switch to a tabletop position. Coming onto your hands and knees. And if you need a little extra padding for under your knees, you might put a blanket or situate your mat onto a nice cushiony carpet. So as we move here, we're tilting our sitting bones up, bringing our heart through, curving our spine towards the floor. And then you'll curl your tailbone under, arc your spine towards the ceiling, and relax your head down. Let's do this with the breath. Inhale, tilt your sitting bones up and lift your chin. And then exhale, round your spine, curl your tailbone under, release your head. We'll keep moving In this way, 3 or 4 more rounds. Good. Inhale as your tail up, chin up. Exhale as you round your spine. Release your head. Stretch your upper back. This promotes flexibility through your spine and invites openness in your shoulders and your hips. Good. And now return to your tabletop position. Have a flat back in this position. You'll bring your right arm down to the floor, threading your arm under. So you're in a twist. As you bring your shoulder and your head down to the floor, keep your breath steady and even, your jaw relaxed, and your eyes either closed or soft. Breathing in around your right shoulder, opening up any areas of tightness. Inviting the washing waves of your breath flowing through, nourishing and relaxing. Now take your time. We'll come back up onto hands and knees in our tabletop position. When you arrive in your table, take a full breath, maybe even exhale through your mouth. When we twist, it helps to release a lot of our connective tissue, allowing for us to release any tightness. So we'll do our second side. Left arm sweeps under, bringing your arm and your head, your shoulder down to the mat. Here in your twist, make sure your neck is comfortable and your breathing is smooth. Again, slow and steady. Come back to your tabletop position. Take your time, full breath in, full breath out. From here, we're going to check in with our low back. So move your hips back to what's called child's pose. As you shift your hips back, you can stretch your arms forward on your yoga mat and then rest your head onto the floor. Relax your arms, let your elbows rest onto the mat. Breathing steady here. If it's more comfortable for you, you might take your knees a little bit wider apart. Stay focused on the gentle rhythm of your breath. Inhale fully and exhale completely. Now, in the beginning of our practice, we did find some exhales out through our mouth. Generally, in a practice, we keep our breathing gently in and out through our nose. And sometimes, if we feel that it would be a nice release, we can exhale through the mouth. Could think of it as letting off steam, assisting the body with releasing tension. Now let's come back up onto hands and knees in your tabletop position. Having your knees bent for that time, Let's take a moment to stretch out. Take your left leg back behind you so you can open the bend of your knee. With your left leg stretched out behind you, find the balance here through your hips, and then experiment with lifting your left foot up off of the floor. Aim to have your leg parallel with the floor. Try to keep your heel level with your hip. Very nice. Take your gaze slightly out in front of your yoga mat. And you might experiment here a little more balance. Take your right hand out in front. Breathing here, feel your balance. Know that your back muscles are strong and steady. And now bring your knee and your hand back down. Very nice. Now you could shift your hips a little here. This would be a nice time to exhale through your mouth and even give a little relief to your left wrist. Sometimes our wrists are not so used to being here for so long and table. Right leg back. Open up the back of your leg, the back of your knee, stretch your calf muscle. And then when you're ready, lift your right foot up off of the floor. Your thigh will stay parallel with the earth. Back muscles are working a lot here. Stay steady with your breath. And maybe play with lifting your left hand out in front. Playful balance, enjoying that strength. And let's release. Hand and knee back down. Again, shift your hips a little bit here from side to side. Next, we will come into a downward facing dog. I'll show you first before you go upside down. If you're already familiar with the pose, you can hop right into your mild inversion. So this V shape, hands and feet on the floor, hips in the sky. Stretching out through your legs, through your back. If that doesn't feel like something, oh, nice, everyone. If it doesn't feel like something you'd like to do today, you might stretch your back again in child's pose. Good. Now, let's move to a standing position. For those of you in downward dog, you might walk your hands and feet towards each other so you're in a standing forward fold. Let the weight of your head release. You can have a soft bend of your knees. This is a big stretch for your back as well as for the back of your legs. And now let's come up only halfway. So use your shins, hands on your shins, peek slightly forward. Inhale fully, very nice. And then exhale, fold over your legs again. Keep a little bit of a bend in your knees as you roll to standing. So we'll slowly stack our spine, rolling all the way up. Inhale as you roll up to standing. And exhale. Very nice. So as you arrive at standing, let's take a big sweep of our arms. Almost total photography joke there. All right. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release your arms back down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, your arms back down. When we do this action, we can even look up as our hands touch. And this gives us the boost, a mood boost. Exhale, we'll release our arms back down. Rolling your shoulders here. Big shoulder circles in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Very nice. All right. Good. Now, as you bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers and start to reach your knuckles down towards the earth. Nice. Very good. Huge stretch across your chest and shoulders. So check in, see if you can keep your eyes and your jaw relaxed, your stance steady, your legs feel strong and balanced, your breathing is smooth and steady. Good. Now in this position, you are exaggerating and opening, assisting the space in your intercostals, allowing for that free and vital gift of breath. Good. Now check to see if you could release at the base of your skull at all. Sometimes if we move our head a little farther back or even adjust the level of our chin, we can find great relief. Nice. All right. Let's find another full breath in and exhale. Relax your arms down by your sides. They might feel a little buoyant. Yeah. Let's sweep our arms up to the sky again. Reach up. Look up as your hands touch. It's that adage of keep your chin up. And then let's exhale, bring your arms back down. And here we can bring our chin back down as well. All right. Move into a standing posture that is for strengthening. Fascinating. So this is called chair pose, and you may wonder where the chair is. We will have our feet horizontal, so parallel actually. And let's start with our hands onto our hips. So here, bend your knees a bit as if you're sitting to find a chair behind you. And as you start to send your hips back, keep your feet balanced. So imagine you have a balanced footprint here. Balanced out through the bones of your feet and balanced out through your toes. Now you're probably starting to feel the muscles on the front of your legs are really working here. Let's exhale, relax our shoulders. Good. And then inhale, stand all the way back up. Relax your arms down by your sides. And again, let's inhale, reach our arms all the way up. And exhale, release your arms back down by your sides. Taking a moment here, if it's available, close your eyes. So as we're standing with our eyes closed, begin to feel if your weight is a little more on your left foot or your right foot. You could even sway gently from side to side. Could sway a tiny bit forward and back to again check in with finding your central balance. So once we feel from left to right, forward and back, and arrive at the most centered position, let's reach our arms this time out in front. So reach your arms out at shoulder height. Inhale, lifting up through your heart, through your chest. And now sit back into your chair as you exhale. Where's my chair? So sending your hips back behind you. Keep your arms reaching out in front, your heart lifted. Stay with that steady, even breath. Sit back a little bit more. See if you could relax or even soften the space of your ankles. Good. And now let's come all the way up. Inhale, reach up, stand up. We're going to reach all the way up, look up. And then release your arms down by your sides. Exhale. Very nice. Roll your shoulders again here, big circles. And then in the other direction. Okay. Now, hands back onto your hips. Step your right foot a little farther behind you. Good. Facing towards your left toes, towards the short end of your yoga mat perhaps. Begin to bend your left knee. Now if we bend it a lot, we might pass that front ankle. You can scoot your feet a little farther apart if that happens. Bring your focus first to that calf muscle of your right leg. So stretching through your right calf muscle. And now find your balance here. If you do find that you're on carpet, the yoga mat on the carpet may make it a little tricky. If it's available, let your arms relax down by your sides. And now let's inhale, reach all the way up. Keeping your arms up, relax your shoulders down. So you'll keep your legs in this steady, strong pose. Your arms will be reaching up. If this is a lot for your shoulders, you can bend your arms out to the side, so it's more of a cactus position. Good. Now, let's bring our hands back in front of our hearts. And now step your right foot forward and relax your arms by your sides. If it's available, close your eyes, take a full breath in, and exhale, let it go. All right. Your legs may feel a little different. There may even be a slight temperature difference from side to side. We'll do the second side. So as you're ready, you'll step your left foot back. Bend your right knee. And again, find your balance here. Good. So focusing on that left heel, left calf muscle. Really big stretch for your back leg. Relax your arms down by your sides. And on an inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Exhale, shoulders are relaxed. Breathing here. Good. Now, let's bring our hands together again in front of our heart. And then stepping your feet together again. Relax your arms down by your sides. Full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. We are making our way back down to the yoga mat. So if you would like to go from your standing pose into a forward fold and then walk back to downward dog, I'll show you what that looks like. If you're already familiar with the practice, we will meet you in downward dog. So we can reach arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale, reach up, and then you'll forward fold. So you can swan dive, maybe even bend your knees a bit here as you forward fold. Bring your hands down to the floor. Hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen your back. Good. And then plant your hands and walk your hands and feet to downward dog. Hips up in the sky, spine stretching, shoulders open. And then lower your knees back down to the mat. And we'll come around onto our seat. Very good. Love it. Thank you all so much. It's such a delight to be with such a healthy community, gathering with like community focused, conscious group. Good. So here we'll sit with our legs straight out in front. Now, as you do this, you can engage the muscles of your legs. Press out through your heels and reach up through the crown of your head. If your hands can rest flat onto the floor, you might place your hands beside or slightly behind your hips. As you're finding 3 more rounds of breath here, again, you can have your quadriceps engaged as if you're squeezing and feeling the lift of your kneecaps. All right. Next, bring your right leg in and then open your knee out to the side. Turn a little bit here. So having your right leg out to the side, if it's comfortable for you, you could put a pillow under that right knee if it's lifted. If that right leg feels like it's relaxing towards the mat, good, looks good. All right. Now we're going to fold over our left leg. So inhale, find a lot of space in your spine, and then exhale, you might start to walk your hands over your left leg. Sometimes a bend of your left leg and then leaning onto your thigh can be a wonderful way to support the stretch. Once you find the outline of this pose, let's have 10 rounds of breath here. You're opening up your hips, your legs, your back. Your breath is steady, smooth, and even. Now take a deep breath in as you come all the way back to upright. Stretch both legs out in front again and placing your hands by your hips. Full breath here. Even out. We'll bring left leg in and then open your knee out to the side. Again, maybe if you drive a stick shift, the muscles on this leg are different. If you need a little support, you can always put a pillow or one of your yoga props under your knee. Now we'll fold over our right leg. Inhale, get a lot of space along your spine, and then exhale as you begin to fold over your right leg. And again, for some of us, it may feel much more supported to bend right leg and rest our chest directly onto our thigh. Wherever you find yourself, enjoy your next 10 rounds of breath, knowing that you are opening your circulation, releasing tightness of the areas behind you, your hips, back of your legs, the muscles along your spine. And your 10 breaths there are complete. Inhale as you slowly come back to upright. Stretch both legs out again. Hands by your hips for a moment. Strong through your legs. Full breath in. Exhale, let it go. We'll hinge over both of our legs. You might reach your arms up to invite even more space in your spine, and then beginning to lean forward, let your arms come down, relaxing along the space of your legs or maybe touching your toes. Keep your gaze looking down towards your knees to have the most relaxed position of your neck. Soften your jaw again. Find the rhythm of your breath. Gentle washing in of the inhale, cleansing and the washing out with your exhale. Inhale as you come all the way back to upright. You might walk your hands up your legs or using your hands on the floor. Again, take a moment at your upright position. Eyes can be open or closed. Take a deep breath in and exhale. We will come onto our back. So whether lowering yourself down or using a little core resistance, lower all the way down onto your back and take a moment to stretch your legs out long and reach your arms up overhead, stretching from your fingers to your toes. Make circles with your wrists and your ankles. Wiggle out each of your fingers, getting freedom in the knuckles, and stretch and wiggle each of your toes. And now bend your knees again with your feet onto the mat. Reach your arms out to the sides at shoulder height. Turn the palms of your hands open. Shift your feet a little wider apart on your mat. Let's take both knees over towards the left as you turn your head gently to the right. Now lift your knees back through the middle and move to the second side. Shift your knees to the right and your head to the left. As we do this a few more times, you might see how it feels to keep your feet as wide apart as the yoga mat. This will open up your hips and your thighs and allow the twist to move farther up your spine. Inhale and exhale. Maybe go all the way to empty as you're exhaling into the twist. And then inhale as you come to center and exhale. Empty out, squeeze out in the twist. Once more to each side. Take your time. And then as you are ready, bring both of your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms gently around your legs and give a gentle rock side to side. So a right and left, head and shoulders are still on the earth. This is an action which is massaging your back muscles. Let your low back really get this massage, as well as the space of your shoulders and even the back of your head. Right. Now, still holding your knees. Let's give one exhale where we curl into a little ball. Take your time. Exhale when you're ready. Lift your head and shoulders, round in, squeeze, give a little curl. And then rest your head and your shoulders back down. Keep your right leg in and let your left foot come back down to the floor. First, let's take that right leg up to the sky. You can hold on to your thigh if that's comfortable and circle your right ankle a few times. And then circle your ankle in the opposite direction. Very nice. Now bring that same knee, right knee, into your chest. Hug your leg in. And now straighten your left leg along the floor. With your right knee into your chest. See how much you can relax your shoulders while you're in this hug. Now we will move this leg into a twist. So release your right hand to the floor. Use your left hand to bring your leg across the midline of your body. As you draw your right leg over to the left, gently reach your right arm open to the right. If it's comfortable for your neck, you might turn your head to the right as well. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring your knee back to center. You can hug that knee again here. And then release your right leg out long. Another full body stretch. Arms extend up overhead. Stretching out through your arms and your legs. And when you're ready, bend your knees again, feet onto the floor. We'll take our left leg up to the sky for our ankle circles. Circling your ankle in this way can become part of your daily routine in order to support flexibility, keeping the mobility in the bones of our feet and our ankles. Now bring your left knee into your chest. Hug your left leg in and straighten your right leg along the floor. Now here again in the hug, our shoulders can stay relaxed, breath steady and smooth. And then a twist on this side. Open your left arm to the floor. Use your right hand to guide your left leg across your body. As you move into this twist, be gentle with your head if you're turning to look to the left, and stay steady with your breath. Return to center. Give that left knee a hug again here. And then once again, stretch everything out long. Reach your legs out long, arms up overhead. Reach through your fingers. And then relax your arms by your sides. Let's bend knees again, feet onto the floor. Bring your hands to rest onto your abdomen. Let your hands rest on your belly. Eyes are closed. Breath is steady and smooth. And then when you're ready, extend your legs out straight. Move your feet a little wider apart. You can reach your heels out towards the corners of your yoga mat. And then let your arms rest down by your sides. When straightening your legs, if this created discomfort in your low back, you can return to having your knees bent. Whether your legs are bent or straight, as your arms rest out onto the earth, turn the palms of your hands open. Let your body get heavy, fully resting here in stillness. In this pose, we are still like a statue. The body fully supported. Feel your heels in contact with the floor, your calf muscles, the back of your legs, your buttocks. Feel your back, the back of your arms, the back of your hands, your shoulders, the back of your head. In contact with the floor, fully supported. There's nothing we need to do in this pose. Just let yourself experience this practice of stillness. Systematically scanning through from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, finding your body completely relaxed. Your whole body relaxed, your whole body resting here in stillness. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. Bring small movements back to your body. Move your fingers and your toes. You might roll your head gently from side to side. As you start to stretch and move, you can bend your knees again. And take your time as you roll to one side. Use your arm as a pillow. You could keep your eyes closed, relaxed and gentle transitions. And then after a few rounds of breath on your side, press yourself up to seated. In your seated position, let your hands rest onto your legs or in your lap. We will do a breathing practice here. So if you would like to sit upon a blanket or a pillow, anything to maintain a sense of ease in your body. Hands can be resting on your legs or in your lap. And we'll bring our right thumb to our right nostril. And we'll breathe gently in and out through our left nostril. If it's comfortable, you could use your index finger. Or if you would like, maybe blocking your nostril with your thumb. Keep your chin level with the earth, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Eyes are closed. Smooth, relaxed. Inhale and exhale through your left nostril. And then gently release your hand back down. We will do a short meditation. The hand position of joining your thumb and index finger is a tool for quieting the air element. And so it helps to keep our mind quiet and calm as well. Thumb and index finger lightly touch, hands resting on your legs. And as you close your eyes, we'll sit for 10 rounds of breath. So allowing for or changing your breath, but simply being with your natural inhale and your natural exhale. It's recommended that we find about 10 minutes of meditation in the morning and in the evening, 20 if possible. If we feel that we don't have time to meditate, then it's recommended that we meditate for an hour. So, wishing you all a wonderful week. I look forward to practicing with you again next Monday. In the meantime, it's wonderful to have warm water throughout the day, not only to keep you warm, but it is a tool to help us to remove any mucus or congestion in our system. And in the morning, adding in a bit of lemon juice as well. So warm water with lemon juice in the morning, and then sipping on warm water, perhaps as a herbal tea throughout the day, or simply uh, as just nourishing water. All right. Thank you so much. And may peace be with you. See you next week. Namaste. Thank you.